Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do an unboxing of Avatar, The Last Airbender, Crossroads of Destiny. It says here it's a cooperative adventure game by Prospero Hall and Funko. It's for ages 10 and up. 2 to 4 players, takes about 45 minutes to play. Normally I don't show the back of the box, but it does give a nice overview, which I'll show before we open it up. So, can you restore balance and save the 4 nations? Journey through the world of Avatar, The Last Airbender, and this thrilling cooperative strategy game as the heroes of
Team Avatar.
Thank you. Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Toph. You've seen more episodes than me. You'll adventure through story encounters and experience exciting combat challenges inspired by the iconic series. Gain allies, master new skills, and learn to work together to defeat the Fire Nation. So you see you have a book here. So take on the Fire Nations, face memorable foes from Zuko and Azula to the Dai Li and Fire Lord Ozzel. I think that's right.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, become a master. Learn new skills to control the elements and help your team. Choose your destiny. Include 15 story encounters and 12 combat challenges to choose from.
Wow.
Acrylic movers of the Team Avatar heroes, 12 sculpted element tiles, water, earth, fire, and air. And you can see here's the book, and you have cards. So let's open it up.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm very excited because I enjoyed this show with David Jr.
Okay, so here's the rule book. Looks the same format as the Goonies rule book.
Okay.
Oh, it's kind of a thin score.
Is that what that is? Yep.
Team Avatar experience Fire Nation dominance. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a tug of war here. Gain action card on green.
Gain an ally.
Gain an ally. Remove a card.
Wow.
So that's right there.
Yeah.
Interesting. So they start here.
Yeah.
And Team Avatar starts there. So I guess you're going to have to get it to 0 and get it up to
20 before they get to 0, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Okay, so we'll look at the rule book in a minute. Now this is
the book.
Thicker paper. And it's wire bound. So unlike, because what we're going to be comparing this to is the Ravensburger, Princess Bride, Wizard of Oz, and the Lord of the Rings storybook games. Theirs does open flat, but you got to kind of manipulate a little bit. This definitely will open flat, but is it as durable?
All right.
Especially when it's a plastic one and not a metal one, but metal can bend.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't want to show too much here. I'll wait to the very end to show everything in the book. Spoilers, in other words. Okay, so here's the cards.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll show all the cards here.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. There's the...
Oh,
forget the name of
flying guy. Yeah, I forgot what he's called.
Some little cards. It's definitely a lot more pieces. But again, it's also a more expensive game than the storybook games.
Okay.
More cards, tokens. Here's those acrylic stands. So that's where they're saving money. They're not having to do miniatures like Ravensburger does.
Right.
You have some tiles. They're not like the tiles you'd see in Azul.
No.
So they're plastic, but they are etched. And that looks like score track.
Oh, yeah.
You put them on the edge, probably right here.
Probably.
Okay. And standees.
See if there's anything
Now,
in
we
here.
always look at the bottom because they did this with the Goonies sequel. Sometimes they've hidden things on the bottom. All right, so let's take a look at the rule book first.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be more complicated than the Ravensburger games. Here's the overview, contents. So elemental tiles, objective tokens, challenge tokens, encounter cards, action cards, 22 per hero. So it looks like you get your own deck.
Wow, that's cool.
Let's look at this on the other camera.
Okay.
I'm going to zoom in even more. Okay. That's small print.
Yeah.
Fire Nation, Dai Li. So here's the bad guys.
Yep.
Azula. Mal, is that May? Yeah. Ty Lee, Prince Zuko, Admiral Zhao, Combustion Man, Long Feng, Fire Lord, Ozone. Are they going to have anything with cabbage in this? Isn't that part of one of the jokes in the show?
Oh, I don't know.
3 enemy strength cubes.
It's been a while since I've seen it with David.
Journey. Okay, so those things that you those sliders, journey tracker clips, and 4 hero mat clips. So you use that for each hero.
Nice.
Now, do you have to play with all heroes?
I don't know.
Because this is for 2 to 4 players.
Right.
So it does not have a solo mode.
Oh, okay.
Because you can play the Ravensburger story game solo.
Oh, that's right.
So game setup.
A lot of nice pictures. That's helpful.
All right, it's illustrated. Playing a challenge. Each round, start a round on your turn. Basic actions. Move, close attack, range attack, interact. So it's definitely more of a combat game.
Mm-hmm.
Playing action cards, burst attack, heal, draw cards. Place, move, and remove element tiles. Free basic action. So I guess it's on your card, basic actions that you can do.
Yeah.
Other action details. So it's very tactical.
Mm-hmm. Good thing it's cooperative.
Yeah. Enemy strength and defeat, ending your turn. So here's the element tiles: water, earth, fire, air. Now you have the enemy turn. So there's watch out for surprise. Surprises. Some challenges have special rules that change enemy actions or give them powers of other enemy types. So I'm sure, like in the Ravensburger game, there's going to be special instructions with each scenario.
I'm sure.
Hero strength, wounds, ending the challenge, playing a journey. Okay, so this is the basic rules. Then you got to figure out how to use this book.
Right.
Okay. After each challenge. So if you won, you also lower the Fire Nation dominance. So this is a dominance tracker.
Ah. Yeah, it says dominance right there, and that says experience.
So you want to get experience, you want to lower their dominance.
Yep.
That makes sense. Challenge rewards. Gain an action card, gain an ally card, remove a card. So maybe you have some bad cards in your deck. So it must be kind of like a deck builder.
Could be.
So recovering encounter setup. So these tiles really have a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Interesting. Maybe it's more like a puzzle. Uprising encounter.
Yeah. It does look like a puzzle there.
Now, why is it stacked like that?
I'm sure it's like supposed to be laying down. They just did it.
No, example, you stack the 5th tile and no tiles fall. You decided to stop the encounter and lower Fire Nation.
Wow.
So is there actually, this is actually a little bit of a dexterity game?
Oh, brother.
If this encounter proves difficult, try new techniques, rotating the tiles by half a turn. Wow, I didn't expect that.
Oh my gosh.
It says on your turn, take one tile and place it upright on its narrow side on top of the stack. On the first turn, place it directly on the playing surface. Now it's the next hero's turn. So it's a stacking game too.
Oh, geez Louise.
That's kind of interesting.
That is cool.
I don't know if it's cool, but it's interesting. So playing a single challenge. So instead of playing a journey, you may just play a single challenge. So if you don't want to go through the whole book,
We might just start with that.
And then frequently asked questions.
Oh, good. They have that.
Okay, well.
Nice.
Let's look at the cards. Like I said,
Okey-dokey.
we'll look at the book at the end, so that way you can stop if you don't want to have any spoilers. I mean, we're going to go through it quickly so that we don't, unless we memorize anything. All right, so let's. These are the encounters. Oh, and the
nice.
character cards. So. Okay, so this is a nicer, thicker.
They called it like a character mat.
Yeah, these are a little thicker. And the art is outstanding. So you have your tracker there. Are the things on the side the same? No, they are not. Look.
Well, the top,
Maybe they are the same.
4, and then the 2. The 2 is different.
Yeah, the symbol's different.
Symbol's different, but not much.
Now, I'm sure the abilities on the bottom are different. Earth Rumble Champion. I remember she's
She's a powerful little thing with her feet.
She cannot see, if I remember.
I think she is blind, yes. If I remember correctly.
See, he starts up with air. I wonder if he improves in Air Nomad. It's the same, it looks like. On front.
Oh, 2 to 3 people and 4 people.
So when you're going to play with 4 players, you use this side. 2 to 3.
You only get to move once, then you have 2 and 2.
1, 2, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still 1, 2, 2. I wonder what's different.
I
Can you
don't
see
know.
the other ones? Here's Sokka. And here's his ability. I wonder if their differences are really on their deck.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because it doesn't seem
Yeah.
to be
You're
that much
right.
different. We're just maybe not catching it.
That could be.
Guys, it's very tactical, I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
You can be moving tiles. I really don't see the difference between the top, the back.
I don't know either. They both start at 4, it looks like, too. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in the rules they'll explain more.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, let's take a look at these.
You don't want to go through them too much because it has to do with the game.
Well, just don't look at it that carefully. You'd have to pause it and zoom in if you really want to know what these say.
They might want to do
If you've seen the series, you know anyways what's going to happen.
And
See anything about cabbage? Anything on the back? And there's things on the back.
to win,
So it tells you, well, here, let's start with number 1. So this is the first one. Obviously, that's not a spoiler there because that's what you're going to start with. Complete a recovering encounter. Flip card. And it says to win, collect 3 pairs. If you win, all heroes remove all wound cards from their deck. So that's what plugs up your deck, wounds. If you lose, one hero removes all wound cards from their deck. Epilogue, journey continues. Flip to pages 8 and 9 in the Book of Challenges and set up Siege of the North Pole. So it jumps around a little bit, it looks like. Okay, go ahead and put these in order, please. All right, so let's see what this deck looks like. Now notice, all the cards are the same back. But there's differences. So can you acquire other people's cards? Because you remember, he learns all elements.
this is true. Appa, that's what that's sweet.
And here are the wounds. Let's see what a wound does. This card may not be used to do basic actions. Yeah, basically you draw in a message. It plugs up your hand. Okay. So everybody has access to Appa, it looks like. So let me do the first one. And we'll see if they're all similar. There's Momo.
I love Momo.
See, I saw enough of the series to recognize some of these grabs. The nice thing is what they've done. They've taken the element from the they paused the screen, right? And they took out the background element. They separated it out. So it's a modified screen grab.
Okay.
But it looks good.
Yeah.
Because when he's doing these moves, there's something going on in the background on the animation.
And I think each one of these groups are going to be different because they all have different powers and moves and stuff.
Well, let's find out. So far, okay. Healing Surge, they are different.
Told ya.
And she has a lot of duplicates, it looks like, right here. I just wanted to see if there's any duplicates. So she does a lot of healing. Seems like you need her if you're going to take 2 characters, if you could separate those out. I'm going to do the ones separately. Sorry to create work for you.
Yeah, okay.
If you can move it over, please, more.
Sure.
I wonder if the giant turtle makes an appearance. And his connections to the old masters.
Right.
Or
I don't
Abbott.
know.
Yeah. Wow. They definitely are fans of the show. You can tell.
That's a good show.
Because I recognize a lot of this. Because I think I saw the last 2/3. I missed the first third. I know you like this series more than the second series, right?
I did.
Yeah.
We both did.
So it's definitely a lot of reading here.
Mm-hmm.
What did it say? Ages 10 and up? Well,
Yeah.
a 10-year-old would have to have a good vocabulary, have to be an independent reader
I agree.
to handle this.
Yep. Plan.
Definitely would have to be at reading grade level, so that's at least 4th or 5th grade. I'd have to. It's at least 4th grade.
Okay.
Which, vocabulary looks decent for that.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so here are reference cards.
Nice.
And there's 2 types, it looks like. So I'll show it on. Let's take a look
You
here.
probably need both.
Right. Okay, so it describes those symbols.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not the same, are they? No, they are not. It's very confusing here, because look, those are the same symbols there. See?
Mm-hmm.
But why is one a 3? I don't know what's going on yet.
I don't know.
But you see right there?
Yeah. I guess we have to wait and find out.
Yeah. So it has the same number and symbol, but different text. Maybe they're played at different phases of the game.
Could be.
So you use this reference card at different points in the game. So it's a same number,
Right.
same symbols, except that's different. Well,
I
we'll
don't
find
know.
out.
We'll find out.
Here's the little cards. And it looks like it's, oh wow, some of the bad guys.
Uh-oh.
I recognize some of them.
Oh, yeah. He's a bad guy.
But he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's so cute.
So some of them can be helpers.
Yep. Master Paku.
So they're not all bad guys.
Spirit. No. King Boomy.
So this is definitely more complicated than Ravensburger games.
Yes. June. She's a good guy, if I remember right. Cabbage Merchant. There you go.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
your cabbage.
See, I know they had to have the cabbage merchant in there.
Princess Yui.
So some of them are. You do have the old avatars.
Nice.
All right, so let's take a look at these pieces here. Now, according to the rule books, it looks like you're stacking some of them.
Yeah.
That is really interesting that they would have that. Now, how easy are these to stack? Let's go to the camera here. Okay. They are etched.
They're nice.
They're not heavy acrylic, but they're not hollow either. So Azul pieces are thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they're not hollow. These are, you've seen these before.
Little clippies.
Yeah, the clippies are clippies. Let's see these. All right, let's see how good the cardboard is. It's decent thickness. It's not the thickest, but you have to still get it on a standee.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, you're going to want to probably keep them on the standees. I can see this fraying.
Oh, that's true. It probably would.
What does that say there in the very bottom? Okay.
Viacom?
Yeah, it's just a copyright.
That's cool.
So you are playing the whole series.
Yep. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it.
So you have your generics, it looks like.
Mm.
Like these two guys. Fire Nation, Bender,
Mm-hmm.
Azula, Tylee. Who's the girl that was like all like happy and stuff, didn't really want to be evil?
Oh,
I'm trying to remember which one that was.
I don't know.
She had a really good personality.
She did.
And she was just kind of going along with it, and then...
Yeah, I don't remember her name. Darn it.
But it was an interesting character.
Mm-hmm.
She had an interesting dichotomy. Where she's... See, oh, here, look. Those are those symbols.
Yeah, there you go.
I wonder how they come into play. Tank. Oh, that's... So this is what's going to go in the booklet. These tiles.
Right.
And you have numbers here.
So cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. Damage, fire tokens.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not as many tokens as you might have, as you think.
No, it looked like there's a lot more.
All right, let's look at the acrylic standees now.
Okay.
This is what holds the... Let's test one. Let's see, did they make them sufficiently tight enough to hold it? Oh, it does have little grippers in it. Okay, it's not going to fall out.
Good.
That's a good thing.
And it isn't too hard to get out.
No, but I would keep them in the standee once you put them in.
Now,
There's some games that you get where the grippers don't work too well. These are the character here. You can help me open these, please.
Okay.
I'm having trouble. They have to bag them separately because they could scratch.
Oh. Oh, those are really cool.
Yeah, more games are doing that as a alternative to doing miniatures. This is cheaper.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I would think it'd be more expensive.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not. When you do a miniature, you have to do a mold.
Oh, I see.
And the mold can go anywhere from $2,500 to $10,000.
Oh my gosh.
Then it's pennies on the dollar when you make them. Okay? But you got to do a large enough print run to make that miniature only cost pennies.
Yeah.
These don't have, the tooling on these isn't as expensive to create the molds.
Okay.
So these are actually, this is probably the first game we have that have acrylic miniatures. We don't have any game with acrylic miniatures, I don't think.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Here, open that up and I can show the stand.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is where, spoilers here, I'm going to flip through it. Let's see how it fits in here first. So, yeah, it's gripping well. It's not going to fall out. So there you go. See?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
All right, so if you don't want to see,
How do you get it out?
just pull it out.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Please move stuff over.
I'm doing my best, sweetie.
Now this is where you may want to stop the video. I'm going to show all of the pages.
Go real fast, though.
This is the most important here when you put your figure on the Nickelodeon and you get slimed.
You would know.
You know, I've done work for Nickelodeon.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You would know.
All right, here we go. Not in the game industry, in the movie industry. So this is the first one, I assume. And we're going to go through this quickly because I don't want to have too much. But now we've seen the series. I did see that episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I did see that one. That's when he sees his brother.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't miss too much.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, the Earth Kingdom, Earth King's room. Some of this I do not remember. See how you have special rules? So every time you play, you're going to have to remember the rules in the rule book. And then, just like what happens in the Ravensburger ones, then you got to figure out what's changed.
Right.
That's it. Is that it? Yep. So there you go.
All right.
So we'll got to learn this. Then we're going to do a how to play and playthrough, and then eventually we'll do a review.
Yep. Sounds good.
So thanks for watching the unboxing.
Hope you got you excited to maybe get one of your own, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.